Welcome to Sports and Stogies. Now, introducing your hosts, Cameron Winkowitz and Austin Hayes.
Pull up a chair, pour up a drink, and light that cigar. It's time for a very special interview episode here with the Queen of Ash herself, Patricia. Thank you so much for having me, first of all. Cam, unfortunately, is not with us today. He's out with an illness, but I'll get the job done here by myself. First of all, introduce yourself and tell us where we can find the lounge and find you on social media.
Well, hello, Austin. Thank you for having me on Sports and Stogies. My name is Patricia, and I'm also known as the Queen of Ash, owner of Casa Aficionado, located in Delaware, Ohio, at 310 South Sandusky Street.
And where can people find you on social media?
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, Yelp, and a lot of places. So
You're
you just put Queen
everything.
of Ash or Casa Aficionado, I am up there.
Absolutely. So, before we get into any conversation here, tell us what we're smoking on today.
We're smoking Migdalia
By Khalaf,
by Khalaf.
who's featured here today at the event, which we'll get into here later.
Yes.
What can I expect from one of these? This is actually I had my Khalaf last night as well. But for someone who hasn't had one yet, what are you going to get out of a nice Khalaf Migdalia?
It is mild to medium body. Migdalia cigar is very unique blend, and the name of Migdalia, I believe, it was named after So the Migdalia name came from the most famous roller. Her name is Migdalia Sanchez. And in honor of her, they named that cigar after her.
And I believe she also assisted in the blending of this smoke.
Yes, she did.
And to pair with that, today we have some blackened cash strength, which I'm very
Limited
excited
edition,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, I found this down in Kentucky I went down there a couple weeks ago, and I got my first bottle of this. I like regular blackened, but I'm a cash drink guy myself. I like that higher proof.
Yes.
So this takes everything I love from the blackened and just takes it up a notch.
Absolutely.
It's a great bottle.
I love it. Love it. Great first drink for today, too.
Oh, first of many, I'm sure.
Yes.
So let's start with, what was the first cigar you had that really hooked you and got you onto this hobby? Do you recall that?
Well, my first cigar that I was introduced to, it was the Acid Blondie by Drew State. And after that, I wanted to try something that's not sweet, not infused. So I smoked Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne.
That's one I give to new smokers to kind of
Yes.
work them in. So that's perfect.
Yes. And from there, it was just a great journey so far. I have been in love. I try all cigars, but I know what I like. I already developed my palate. But definitely, the first cigar was the Cigar Blondie, but what got me in, it was the Champagne 10th Anniversary Perdomo.
Yeah, that's an important thing, too. I always try to smoke new companies and new blends to keep developing that palate and find out what you like and don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Because even a cigar that maybe isn't quite right for you, it helps you learn, and develop your palate, of course. So how did you first get into the industry before you opened up Casa?
So, I used to work for cigar company here in Ohio, Columbus, House of Cigar. And I used to go to the cigar shows, cigar events. I used to have a lot of events at the shop I used to run and the other shops that I overlooked. And I've learned a lot throughout my journey in the cigar industry from everyone I've met, whether at PCA, TPE, social events. I learned a lot. I gathered all the knowledge and information, and I wanted to apply it to something that belongs to me. and have me in it. So that's why I opened up Casa Aficionado, and I started my new journey with my baby. I call it my baby.
And you've been open for about a year now here at Casa?
Little bit over a year, yes.
So when you got this place, it used to be it's a house originally, correct?
Yes, it's about 200 years old.
And when you got it, I think it was another business.
It was emergency plumbing, heating, cooling services, yes.
And you got the building and totally renovated everything here.
Inside out.
It's a gorgeous lounge. So tell some people who haven't been here yet what they can expect.
When they are outside, about to enter, they do not expect what's inside. So they get blown away with, once they get in, because they don't know. Yes, you can see it in the pictures, but not like real.
Yeah, you have incredible decor, leather seats all across the board, nice dark walls. Just really sets a great mood to come in and relax and have a couple cigars and a drink and a great conversation and meet great new people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's that's what I wanted to do with my lounge. I wanted people to come in, feel comfortable, feel home, meet new people or not, enjoy a good smoke, relax, and especially for the ladies. I mean, it's for everybody, absolutely. But I wanted also the ladies to have a place where they feel comfortable, they feel welcomed, they don't feel intimidated, and they can join their partner, whether they smoke or not.
I will definitely touch more on that later because you're going to get a very distinguished honor with the event today, which I can't wait to talk about. So you have, of course, your main lounge downstairs. You have a VIP room for members.
Correct.
But most times that's open up anyway. Then you have a poker room up here, which we're in right now. You have a chess room. You've got a whole lot going on here.
Yes.
And what kind of benefits do your members get? Because that, for me, is the most enticing part, which is why I am now a member here at Casa.
And I'm so happy. Well, they get 24-hour access to the lounge downstairs, upstairs. They get 20% off their cigar purchases, cigar accessories. They get free cigar a month in their lockers. They get complimentary snacks, water, coffee, and most of all, they get to have the best experience.
Humidified lockers, by the way, which is, I believe, pure Spanish cedar.
Yes, 100% Spanish cedar woods, fully humidified. You don't have to worry about your cigars in there. You lay them in, and they will be very comfortable.
Just absolutely beautiful.
And the other thing that I'm proud of here at Casa is, and I brag about it just because, it's our ventilation system.
Yeah, it's pretty unique compared to most other lounges.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was the first thing that I wanted to install here before anything else, because it is very important to have a good ventilation system. You want to go in, you want to have a smoke, you want to be able to breathe, be comfortable. You do not need to breathe other people's smokes. And so this way you'll have 1, 2, 3, or as many cigars as you want.
Because yours not only pumps the smoky air out, it pumps fresh
air.
Floral air back in.
Correct.
It doesn't even smell smoky in here. There's no haze at all.
It smells like a flora house.
It's a great system.
Yes.
Now, talk about your selection here in your humidor. I know you have a lot of, something you focused on was having female-owned companies.
Yes.
Or female-owned brands.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a lot of things here that I haven't seen at other cigar shops and lounges.
Yes, I carry huge selections of premium cigars, and I believe it's what I have is the great selection from everything. But I also carry a female-owned cigar blend, like Nova.
I had my first Nova here. Phenomenal stick.
Yes.
The first of many.
Yes. So many people will say, we haven't tried it. We don't know. I said, trust me, you'll never regret it. It doesn't matter what cigar I give them to try for the first time. They come back and ask for more, for us to try the rest of the line. That's just because it's a great line.
Now you also have the Steve Saka blends, which again I can't find anywhere else.
Yes, Steve Saka. I love Steve. He's a one of a kind, that's for sure. And I'm hoping that we will have him here for an event. Yes, I carry his line because I believe every single blend, every single cigar he came up with, it's right on point. It's unbelievable. But I also want to mention, since we're talking about, female-owned cigars, blend, we have the Khalaf, of course, that's event that we're having today. And then also we have Hiram and Salman. It's owned by couples, Romy and Fuad, which makes it, female business-owned cigar too. And then we have Karen Berger here, and Perdomo, because of Janine.
Yeah, most people aren't aware of Janine, I think.
Yeah, but she's a big part of the company. So, and then BAMF, I believe. Also,
You guys all know what that acronym stands for.
oh yeah, BA, badass. Yeah, they tell me to say mofo, but you guys can finish the rest.
That gets the job done. It gets the point across.
Yes.
Yeah, I had my first Hiram Sullivan here as well when the first time I came. Another great stick that I plan to smoke many, many more of. You carry all the heavy hitters, Fuente, Davidoff,
Yes.
Plasencia. I'm a big fan of their stuff. And everything in between. There's
Yes.
really something here for every smoker. You cover all ends of the spectrum and all price points as well.
Yes, and that's why I said I carry a huge selection of premium cigars, and for everybody, not just one person or two. Everyone can find something that's suitable for them, whether on their wallet or their palate.
And a great combo of both. So
Yes.
how has business been so far? And firstly, how did you end up here in, middle of nowhere, Delaware, Ohio?
Hey, come on, it's not in the middle of that.
Hey, I'm from middle of nowhere, Ohio. It's got a very special spot in my heart.
So I've always been in Columbus, working in Columbus. And as everyone knows who lives here in Ohio, especially in Columbus, there's a lot of cigar lounges. I mean, a lot of them. And a lot of them, I have respect for them. But I wanted to start fresh, somewhere that I know it's gonna be. They don't have many cigar lounges here, or the place that I'm providing right now. Plus, I also recently bought a house here up in Delaware, so it just happened. It just happened to find the business location like 5 minutes from my where I live. It was just perfect. As soon as I walked in, yes, despite the previous business, they still the owner actually, but it was just perfect. Everything about it's perfect. As soon as I walked in, I already knew where the humidor is going to be, where the VIP room is going to, where the lockers are going, where the poker room, the chess room, all.
So you had your vision laid out entirely.
Yes, absolutely. As soon as I walked in, I knew exactly what I want to do.
You knew what color you wanted the walls to be,
Yes.
the decor you wanted.
Yes, I was ready. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. November 1st took over. December 18, I had the soft opening. Everything was set and done.
It's a very quick turnaround.
Oh yeah, I was. Come on. We need to get this done because I wanted to open.
And since that day, how has business been?
It's been great. Every business, when you start, it takes time to build a new clientele. Now, I do appreciate all my friends, all the people who believed in me that I can do it. I had a great supporters behind me, friends, family. They make the trip, even though I am about 45 minutes away from them. Some of them I'm an hour away. Some of them are 2 hours away. But they all find the time to come here and to support the business support me and to enjoy, a good smoke with me. So
Yeah, that's what we love to see, supporting small local businesses like that. I think,
Yes.
especially here in Ohio, people are much more apt to go support a business like that
yeah,
as opposed to a larger like corporate chain, or so be it.
yep.
Now, currently, how many members do you have?
I have I believe about 20.
And counting.
Yep.
And one great perk too that we didn't mention earlier: each member gets their picture on the wall.
Yes, the Wall of Fame. The members family trio of Casa Aficionado. So I feel proud of putting all of them. And your picture's coming out. I just have to print it.
Oh, I can't wait! Don't worry.
But I feel proud having them all there. The members here are absolutely wonderful people, very well educated, very well respectful. So, and that's the point here. I want to say 99%. I never say 100% because there's always this 1% that that doesn't, deliver what you expect. They are absolutely amazing people, and they show respect, they show support, and you enjoy their company, and everybody just get along with everyone.
That's the key too, especially having the 24/7 access. You have to have members that are respectful and that you trust. And I've been here. This is my third time here now. I'm already on a first name basis with 15 or so members here. Mm-hmm. You come in and feel right at home off the bat. Everyone's so welcoming, and that speaks to the cigar community as a whole. That's probably my favorite part of it is I've met so many people that I probably wouldn't have otherwise met through the friendly confines of a cigar lounge. And here at Casa that has that experience perfected, I'll say.
Yes.
So you do a lot of events here as well. We'll touch on the one coming up today, but what have you done in the past, and what do you have planned up here, especially once the weather breaks and you can do more stuff outdoors on your back patio?
So I do charity events here that supports local charities here in Delaware, mostly veterans, first responders, any charity that I feel they're
authentic.
Yes, I like to help. And my way of helping is by creating events here that supports their cause. I did one for Salkhan's Horses for Healing. We're looking into a couple more that's coming up. I'll tell you about it in a second. Previously, I did Rocky Patel event here. I had a Nova event. I had a Hiram and Solomon event. I had Ashton, Drew State.
All just in the span of a year you've been open.
Yes. I know events create a lot of engagement between people, and everybody loves to go to event. They like to have a good time, smoke a good cigar, talk to the rep, get more information about certain cigar that they like, or they want to be introduced to something new. So events bring them together. And today we're having Khalaf cigar during the Subtle Global Movement event. And then we have an upcoming event with BAMF, BAMF. And then we're having a Gurkha event coming up too. We're having Hiram and Solomon again. This is going to be a huge event coming up. And most importantly is the anniversary, the store anniversary, April 15 with Nova Cigars. This is going to be huge.
I'll definitely be in attendance for that. Hopefully Cam can make it as well.
I hope so.
That'll be a packed house for sure.
Yes, it will. We're expecting a lot of people. As of today too, we're expecting a lot of people today. But as the weather break off and we're having good weather and we're going to be outside, I think April 15 will have also a lot of like Okay, I lost my words.
A good turnout.
Yes,
a lot
good
of people
turnout.
here.
Thank you. Yep, there you go.
So let's talk specifically about today, because it's not just the Khalaf event, which is great on its own, but you have the Sottle Global Movement. Tell us about that organization, how you got involved with them.
So the Subtle Global Movement stands for Sister of the Leaf Global Movement. Originally started from Greece. The founder is Dr. Anastasia Psomyadi. And then her partner, Lefty Karapoulos. And we started as a Subtle Greece, and we used to do the round tables for all the ladies to introduce them to the cigar industry, to hear their opinions about them smoking cigars publicly or not, or what are the obstacles that they face while they try to enjoy something like smoking a cigar. And that's what Subtle Global Movement stands for. We break the stereotype. We help ladies in the cigar business. We introduce new ladies to the cigar industry. We teach them. We stand by them. We help them in every aspect.
And I met both Lefty and Anastasia yesterday. They'll be here for the event today, of course. And I was going to ask you, too, because the cigar industry is, in my experience at least, generally mostly male. So what challenges and obstacles have you faced personally on this journey so far?
So this is what I'd like to say. Yes, it's always a lot of people, they used to say it's a male dominant.
Good old boys club,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Not
I
anymore.
have a news for you.
Not
anymore. But I do know that back in the days, female used to smoke cigars too. Now, they were not in the open like today, or there weren't many, but this has changed because a lot of females now, they stand up for themselves. They believe in what they like and what they have right with, and I'm one of them. I'm gonna smoke a cigar whether you like it or not, whether you look at me differently or not. It's up to you. If I'm presenting myself with respect, you should give me the same respect. And as far as me facing any obstacles, well, in my family, I'm the only one who smokes cigars. So at the beginning, yes, they were not too happy with me about smoking cigars and having a business. But they came to accept that and respect what I want and what I have passion for, because this is not a hobby for me. It's not just something, yes, I'm smoking cigars, oh, I'm going to open my own line. No. It's a passion. It's a business that I enjoy. It's not a job. This is something I enjoy to do. And they all support me now 100% because they saw how I present myself, present my business, and I'm proud of it, and I stand by everything I do. Now from the public, not really, not directly. No, I have not experienced like a direct issues. I do recall one time I was in Lebanon. In the Arab industry, it's a little bit hard to see women smoking cigar where there's a lot of male around. But who cares? I was visiting. I took my cigar, and went to Starbucks on the beach. I sat there, had my coffee, cut my cigar, went and light it up, and I was smoking. And this lady walks by. She gives me that look. It's not the male. It's the lady. She gives me that look. So I look at her and I smile. Simply. And other people, yes, they will be looking at me. But when they see you comfortable with what you do, when they see you confident about how you're presenting yourself, whether you're smoking cigars or not, they have to give you that respect. they have to look at you with respect. They have to. They have to. It's you how you get them to look at you. I mean, this has been working for me. So
Yeah, you own it. There's no shame there.
no,
So I love that you touched on it being a passion, because that really is the most important thing.
it is.
Which you can feel here, and in most cigar lounges I've been to, but especially here. This is your life.
It
you
is.
have one other staff member, maybe two.
Two.
Other than that, it's all you.
Yes, because I do it out of love and passion for that business, for the cigar industry. When I smoke because I love to smoke cigars, and I enjoy every puff. I enjoy every setting. I enjoy talking to people. It's just something I enjoy to do. So that's why I said it's not a job. It's actually lifestyle.
So if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life,
Ever.
right?
Never.
And that's reflected even in just the name of your lounge,
Yes. It's
which of course is
Casa Aficionado, home of the aficionados. So, it's home. It's a place where you go in. You don't think about you're going to a business. You don't. You feel like you're walking into your home, your living room, or your basement where you're having your cigar lounge. This is how you feel when you walk in, and this is what I want everyone to feel. I'm not someone who sits behind the desk or behind the scene and do this and do that. No, I will get in the job and I will do it as everyone else, like I'm working for myself. But I'm not working. I'm having fun.
And I can attest to that. It feels so homey and so comfortable as soon as you walk in. It's like family here, really.
It is.
And I'm a brand new member, but I already feel that, even from day one.
Yes, because we all here are family.
Now, what's been the most challenging part of the business side? Because for me, that'd be almost like the less fun part, you know?
Well, nothing comes easy. I mean, you can't just say, oh, I'm opening a business, a cigar shop. There's a lot behind the scene, a lot that I have to do, a lot I worry about. So many nights I wake up and I can't sleep because I'm running things in my head, what I need to do, how I need to do things, how can I expand my business, how can I achieve a certain goal that I look forward to. So nothing just happened by sitting down. Nothing just happened by lighting up a cigar and sitting and just talking. No, you gotta work, and I do that part that nobody sees because it's not your job to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's for you to see the outcome of what I'm doing, and that's what gives me the pleasure and happiness is when I accomplish something and I see the reaction from everyone, how pleased they are, how happy they are, or I reach the goal that I plan. And the goal is not just one. There is many goals that you want to achieve to grow your business or to get to where you want to be. So, yeah.
I love how you preach not just women enjoying cigars in the industry, but women entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And I think you're very inspirational. I mean, to me as well. Me and I'll speak for Cam also as young entrepreneurs. But I think you're a great inspiration to women all over the world now with the Sisters of the Leaf movement. Any tips for young entrepreneurs, women specifically?
Yes. Don't be scared. If they know that they love what they want to do, if they have the passion for it, because nothing is gonna get you where you want unless you have the passion for it. Go for it. Try it. What's gonna happen? What's the worst gonna happen? You're gonna fail, you get up, and you do it again until you get it right. And nothing comes easy, but you work hard, you will get to where you want to be. So.
Yeah, determination, stick with it. I think failure is important, and failure usually can work out to your benefit if you make it.
If you don't fail, you're never gonna enjoy help me out with words here.
Like the fruits of your labor.
Yes,
almost.
yes.
Yeah,
You're
the
never gonna
result.
enjoy the results. You have to taste the failure in order to feel the win at the end. Winning. It's not always good. something is not right there, you know?
Yeah, it's that much sweeter when you put the work in, and you have to grind a little bit.
Yeah.
When you finally get there and accomplish your goal, it's that much more rewarding and fulfilling.
Yes. Thank you for putting the right words there.
That's what we're here for,
Thanks
right?
for the help. Yes.
And then one thing that stands out with you specifically is your incredible social media presence. How
Yes.
important is social media, especially in 2023 now, to expanding your business and your outreach?
Well, I've been on social media for years now, and if you're building it right, it takes time. And I believe I built it right, because now I am now the outcome is being delivered to me. So social media is a huge tool to market your business, market anything you're trying to do with your life, with your business, with anything. And since I decided to go on my own and pursue my my business, the social media, when I marketed on social media, it was a huge hit, because I have a huge follower. I have a huge followers from all over the world, not just the United States, everywhere. But of course, a lot, from United States. It helped me a lot. Now, it helped me by with orders. So I do phone orders. I ship everywhere here in the United States. And that happens because of my social media presence. People ask questions. Do you have this? Can I order this? Can you ship this? Yes, absolutely. It doesn't take that much time. It's so easy. And you deliver something to those people who doesn't have time to go shop. Yeah, they want to buy their cigars from someone they trust. They've been following for so long. They can trust them with, ask them, what do you recommend? What do you suggest? They've never seen me before, but they trust me because of what I've been delivering through social media. And that's by itself, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So yeah, social media everywhere on social, whether Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. And then I want to shout out to Google. Listen, Google been great to me. I love Google. You put cigar shop, Casa Aficionado is the first. Like if you are around town here, Casa Aficionado is the first one to come up.
As it should be.
So, yes, social media is a huge tool for anyone who's doing business in any kind of business. Now it's a huge.
Yeah, that's been probably me and Cam's biggest area to work on is social media.
Yes.
Because again, for us, it's kind of like the unfun behind the scenes part. But to be consistent posting across all those platforms really does go a long way. We started doing that more, and we've already seen results. So definitely something we got to focus on more.
As you should, trust me. At the beginning, when I was building my, I didn't know I'm gonna be opening up my own place. I had no idea, but I was doing it out of love to what I'm doing. And year after year after year, I start seeing my social media presence growing and growing and growing. And so when I came up and opened up my business, I had the whole support from everywhere around the world. I mean, how fascinating that is. It makes you feel so good. It makes you feel like you have worked hard and people support you.
And you have great personal branding too, being the Queen of Ash.
Yes.
How did that come to be? Is that your own idea, or did somebody give you that term?
Well,
that title, I should say.
Well, recently, I chose to go with Queen of Ash, which the name of my company, Queen of Ash LLC. But before when I used to smoke, I used to enjoy and love to work on my ash and have a long ash. And I posted. So some people, friends and just people following me, they start calling me Queen of Ash, Queen of Ash, Queen of Ash. So when I was ready to open up my company and choose a name, like, you know what? I love ashes. I love to work on I love doing long ash contest. Why not Queen of Ash? So that's how I came up with. It was a combination of a lot of things.
And now it's reflected in your very own Casa playing cards.
Yes.
Where we got to play with those last night. Where the queen, of course, instead of the usual queen, has your portrait on them.
And I love it. It's amazing. So yeah, it's the idea just came out of nowhere to have my profile picture on the queens and the cards. So yeah, I love it. I look at it, I'm like, yes. And you know what? Who knows? There's a lot will be coming.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah. Yep. I have a lot of ideas that's coming that all connect. But this is the start. We're starting here with the deck of cards.
What an excellent start it is.
Yes.
Even again, just the year you've been open. Can't wait for the anniversary event. That's going to be huge. And again, it's just genius branding. I'm actually pretty jealous of that.
No one thought about it.
Maybe me and Cam can get our own deck of cards with maybe not the king quite yet. We could be like the jacks or something. We'll build our way up.
I know, right? Yep. And it happened to be ready right for the first poker night here.
Yeah, last night.
Right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we playing here every other Friday. I'll be hosting. Love to do more, but with our schedule, twice a month is about perfect.
Yes. Every other Friday. Started yesterday, March 24th.
And even then, like I said, I mean, I'm one of those guys who is an hour away. But to have that 24/7 access where I can come in at 2 in the morning when I'm usually up because I work night shift. So to come in here late or come in here after work at 7 in the morning, grab a coffee, coming into my locker, have a smoke or two, you can't find that anywhere else. Which is, for me, like I said, probably the biggest draw is having that 24/7 come in whenever you want. It's so beneficial.
Listen, we're happy to have you here. You're part of the family now, and we're excited to have you.
And I'll try to keep on bringing more members in, of course.
That would be great.
Yeah, because I want to share this experience with everybody I know. This is such a great place to be.
So here is the thing about membership. I like quality versus quantity. That's why I don't like rush into getting just anybody to be member here. I want the members to be comfortable around each other, and that's why I said the quality.
And people that you can trust, of
Yes.
course.
Yes, and so far, it's been great.
Now, I'm sure this applies to you as well. One of my favorite parts of being a smoker now for 5-6 years is getting to introduce new people to it and help them find out what they want. So when you have somebody new coming in who doesn't quite know where to start, how great is that experience to kind of be the sommelier almost and start them on that journey?
So
I guess what's your method for that? Do you usually start with what kind of flavors do you think you like? Do you want to start with a light body, medium body? Do you have
No.
a specific process, or is it tailored to that individual?
no, at first I ask how long you've been smoking. That's the first question. What have you smoked lately? From there, I can continue with the rest of the questions. Do you like mild, medium, full body? Do you like flavor? Do you like natural tobacco? Do you like Maduro? Do you like this? What ring gauge do you like? Do you like it 60 ring gauge? Do you like it 50 ring gauge? So, but first question I ask, how long you been smoking? But of course, I don't just say, hey, how long you been smoking?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you start a conversation and, get to know them. You have to interact with your people. You can't just be like, how can I help you? Oh, yeah, it's right there. No, you gotta get to know them, ask their names, what they're doing, how is their day going, and then you ask, so how long you been smoking? Then they will tell you, oh, we're new, we just started. I would say, oh, okay, so you go for the mild, right? Like You like mild, smooth, something that's not too harsh on your palate. They say yes. Then this is from there. I keep going. Now they say, well, we just started, but we like a medium or full body. I'm like, well, good for you. I'll take you there. And then, I introduce them to whatever their palate can handle.
That's important too that you are involved, because some owners are either maybe not at the shop or in their office all day. But you're always out in the lounge, mingling with people, smoking all day, hanging out, and building those relationships where you do build that trust, where people who don't even know you, like you said, can trust your opinion that you won't steer them wrong.
Yeah. And I am, I'm, okay. You will not succeed if you're not part of what you're doing. You have to be part of it. You have to be in it. You have to be one of them. You have to build that relationship for those people to feel comfortable enough to come to you, and even if they know what they like, but for them to come and say, hey, what do you think I should smoke today? Hey, what do you recommend today? What's the cigar for today for me? That's huge. That's a connection you built from the beginning for them to trust you and ask you. So to me, it is very important to build that relationship with everyone that walks into your home, to your business. It's the key to everything else that comes with. Like someone I was talking to. You go to a restaurant. They have the best food, delicious, but they have the worst customer service. Do you go back there?
Of course not.
Exactly. But you go to a place where they have a friendly people, friendly customer service, absolutely amazing. Yes, the food wasn't that great. Would you give them another chance to go back?
I know I would.
Exactly. So that impression that you get from the people that you're working with is what grabs your attention, not the food, not the cigar. It's the connection. Because yes, maybe today the chef is having a bad day. The food didn't come out the same way that you usually would. But because of the service that you got there, you will go back and you will give it another try. You will give it another chance. And the same thing for cigars. Anything.
And again, I can attest to that personally. When I first came in, I said, because I'm a guy that I already know what I like, but I said, Patricia, I want something totally new, something I haven't had. And boom, Hiram Solomon, Nova off the bat.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about the give and take almost. You have a great selection and the great customer service. It's the best of both worlds.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Austin. I try my best, and I always want to strive for more, to do more, and to give more. And what makes everyone happy makes me happy. The smile that I see on everyone's face, trust me, it brings smile to my heart.
That's the whole goal of all of it, right? It's the best part.
Yeah, it's to see everyone happy. And listen, this is me. This is what you see. This is what you get. You walk into my store, what you see from me, what you get from me is the actual truth. It's the actual natural thing that I can ever do is me.
Yeah, purely authentic and genuine. Absolutely.
There you go.
Now it's about time for the event to get kicking off here. So again, thank you so much for having me and taking the time out of your very busy day to do this. I can't thank you enough for that. It's been a pleasure. One more time for our viewers, where can we find the shop and where can we follow you on social media?
Thank you so much, Austin, for having me, and I am very grateful that you're here and you're doing an amazing job, and I love it. Everyone loves you here, and we're going to have a great event tonight.
And you'll eventually meet my partner, Cam, in due time.
Eventually, come on. But thank you for having me again. I guess I need to get to my people, but we're going to have more to talk about later, and hopefully you have a good time tonight too.
Oh, I can't wait. And again, it's 310 South Sandusky Street here in Delaware, and Casa Aficionado and Queen of Ash on all social medias, right?
And also, we have our website, casaaficionado.net. You can look and see what brands we carry, and you're welcome to give us a call if you see something you like, you want us to ship. We will absolutely do it with pleasure.
Fantastic. So all you guys out there, and girls of course, go follow Casa and come in and make a stop.
Please do. Listen, if you're around here in Delaware and you're listening to this, please stop by.
If you're not in Delaware, if you're not even in Ohio, make it a road trip destination. You won't regret it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Austin.
Patricia, once again, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and thank you guys for listening to this special interview edition of Sports and Stogies. As Cam always says, SnS, to the moon. Thanks, guys.